Hey guys, welcome to video 2 in this module. This video is going to be all about the course outline, syllabus, and expectations for assignments and tests and quizzes, as well as submission timelines, emails and office hours, and any other information that you need to know about me, this course, how to contact me and set up appointments, and yeah, all of that good stuff. So this is really important to pay attention to because the minimum passing grades in here, what I'm expecting for submissions for tests and late penalties for submitting assignments late, and then also talking about plagiarism. So please pay attention. It won't be a super long video. This is really important stuff to know. So what you guys are looking at here is Blackboard. On the left-hand side is this panel with the announcements, our WebEx, where all our meetings will be when we meet synchronously. So you'll just click this, it'll open a new tab, and you can see there's going to be a list of all our meetings, and you'll just click the one for that date. You can see that the next one will start on September 17th at the time of 12 to 2 p.m. Cool. So then in here, inside of course information, this is going to be what we're talking about today. So this is my email if you need to contact me, the times the course runs synchronously if it's running a live stream, and then the course outline and the syllabus are the two documents we're going to talk about. Now, if the course is running asynchronously, I'll let you guys know in advance, either at our morning course or with an email blast the day before. So let's get into the course outline and then the syllabus. So this is the course outline. This is a document that's given from the college and given to me. I don't make this document. I don't change any of these numbers. This is the legal description, I guess you could say, for what's expected for this course and the learning outcomes. So basically, we can just go through this. Some of this we'll just skip over. It's not very relevant to us. The course description is, though, so we'll read through that. Mobile applications are often utilize external web applications and web services to carry out their functions. Students will learn how to create and utilize web-based applications on mobile devices and integrate their mobile applications into a larger web application. Cool. So that's a little description kind of what we're going to cover. And you'll see that through the semester, we're going to create web-based applications on mobile devices and then integrate them into a larger web application. Cool. So the course content, kind of some of the basic stuff that we're going to be covering on a large scale is HTML and CSS, responsive user experience and design. So that's like Bootstrap, as well as Bootstrap and customizations to Bootstrap, mobile-friendly web applications, application dashboards, and then JavaScript frameworks. The passing grade for this course is 60%, and it's comprised of 30% tests and 70% assignments. Now, both of these little blurbs, I'm going to skip over them. They are important to know. They're on every course outline, but basically they just say that everything has to be written when is specified. Otherwise, it'll be a mark of 0 unless you have appropriate documentation of your illness or whatever emergency happened, okay? And then for academic appeal as well, all the information is there, okay? The course learning outcomes, these to me are the most important part of this piece of paper. So of this document. So basically these are the 4 main key takeaways that you guys are going to learn throughout this course. So upon successful completion of this course, the student has reliably demonstrated the ability to create a responsive user interface design. So we're going to learn what that word responsive means. We're going to introduce this, and then we're also going to assess on it, which means there's going to be a quiz or a test or some assignment that involves responsive user interface design. Cool. Upon successful completion of this course, the student has reliably demonstrated the ability to implement and customize a Bootstrap design and layout. So we're going to talk about Bootstrap, we're going to introduce it, and we're going to assess on Bootstrap. Develop a mobile web app that integrates with a desktop admin panel. Okay, so that's going to be something like using React and then using like command prompt and maybe having an API or something that we can integrate it with, or making a dashboard. And we're going to introduce and assess on that. And then this will be the last one, applying an alternative design framework. So instead of Bootstrap, what's another design framework we can use? We'll look into those. And then we're going to actually apply them to our project. So those are the 4 main takeaways, and that is the course outline. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Now into the syllabus here. This is the document I make. Here's the same course description that we read earlier. And then here we go. We can see there's my email and my full name if you need to contact me. For office hours, I don't have any specific office hours, but if you email me, I'm usually going to email you back within 24 to 48 hours during Monday to Friday. Weekends, I don't reply to emails, and I try to get back to you as soon as I can during the week. If you want to meet up, I am usually free on Wednesday and Thursday. I teach all day Fridays and Tuesdays, and Mondays I can also do a meetup if you need extra help. All right. Going down, expectations for success. So I'll probably cover these in the morning with you guys, but also just as a quick overview, I'm going to come prepared for class. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to give you guys all the help I can to make sure you guys succeed and encourage you, and make sure that you guys figure this out and feel comfortable with everything we're going to learn. And I'm going to set clear standards and expectations for your work and present it as an interesting and engaging way as possible. So that's what I'm going to bring to the table. I'm expecting you guys are going to attend class regularly. So if I am doing live stream videos, I'm expecting you guys to attend. I'm expecting you guys to come. I'm expecting you guys to talk back with me on the microphone and to turn your cameras on and be a real person with me, not just to sit behind a little picture and just listen to me while you eat your cereal and you're in your sweatpants, all right? So I really want you guys to be involved and invested in this course. As much as you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So ask for help as often as you require it. Speak up. Be engaged with the material. I love it when you guys are active and we treat this like a real classroom as opposed to just faces on screens. Start assignments early so you have time to get the help you need. So if you leave it all at the last minute, you're not going to do your best work. There's going to be a ton of other assignments from other courses in this semester. So please, please, please spread out your assignments so you're not cramming them all together and doing them at the same time. Check your email, check Blackboard regularly so you get updates when the classes are going to be running. And then just enjoy the process of learning. Sometimes programming can be frustrating and you're stuck on a problem for a really long time, but when you solve it, it's the best feeling ever. And don't forget that. Don't give up. Don't give up on programming, because when you actually get it working, that is the best feeling ever. Cool. When you email me, give a descriptive subject, use your full name, proper English, so that I can actually help you out. Don't just send a screenshot of your problem. And that way I actually will be able to have context with what's going on. So for this course, we're going to have 5 assignments. They're going to be 10%, 10%, 20% for assignment 3, 10, and 10. And then project 1 and 2. That shouldn't say project 1 and 2. Those are actually going to be test 1 and test 2. I haven't updated that, so that's incorrect. But you will have a test 1 at the midterm, and you'll have a test 2 at the final exam, all right? Cool, so we already know this overall grade of 60. Late assignments, that's something else I want to talk about. Assignments must be submitted by 11:59 on their due dates. See, that's in bold? That's important. Okay, everything after that, 20% per day reduction. All right, that is right here, so everybody knows it. So pay attention to that. Unless you ask me or let me know in advance, and I just want a couple days advance, nothing crazy like a week, just a couple days advance. If you tell me that you're going to need an extension, I will give it to you, no questions asked. So if you can do that and ask me for an extension a couple days beforehand, I'll give it to you. If you ask me the day of, I won't give it to you. All right? If you ask me at 11:58 p.m. right before it's due, I'm not going to give you an extension. Okay? So there is late penalties. I'm not going to be too much of a stickler on that. If you want an extension and you ask me in time, I'm happy to do that. All right? Just keep the lines of communication open with me, and then we can, I can be as fair to everybody as possible. Okay? Because it's not fair to someone who did the work hard and finished on time, and they get a good mark, and then you left it, and then 5 days afterwards you get marked just the same when there was a due date. Life does not work like that. If you have a project due at work and the client is paying you money to have it due so that they can use that project or that code in their website, it can't be late. That's just real life. So we have to exercise, that is how real life works. That is how due dates work, and assignments and tests have to be submitted at the times they're due. Cool. Now, this next one is a big one for me. Plagiarism is a no-no, okay? Plagiarism basically is taking someone's code and saying it's yours, taking someone else's work and putting your name on it. Copy, paste, download, whatever you want to call it. If you take a chunk of code from GitHub and then just claim that you wrote it, if you download an entire folder from GitHub and then extract it and put your name in the title and then like a little logo change so that it looks like it's your company, that is plagiarism. I have caught so many people in this course doing that with their um, websites or their mobile apps. Please do not be one of them, because it's really easy to tell on GitHub. I can just compare files just like that and it shows me all the lines that are the exact same. And when I see that, that is an automatic telltale sign that someone copied code. So please, 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 please make all your work your own. Write your code your own. I don't care if you follow tutorials, credit them, but make it your own. Just do something so that it's different. Do not copy and paste people's code. Cool. So coming down here, this is going to be a schedule of our activities. So basically week 1 to week 14, you can see the assignments and then the tests here. So each one is 15% and 15%. And then all the assignments are 14%. So they're all evenly weighted, so there's not one more than the other. So actually ignore, I believe it was this one. This is completely wrong. It's this that we go by, all right? So cool. The first week, which is today, is going to be our intro to HTML and a basic web design standards, header, footer, styling, and all of that good stuff. We're going to talk about what progressive web apps are and using Lighthouse to audit a website. And then we're going to get into some Bootstrap, implementing and customizing it, adding design to our web apps, development of our web app idea. Then we're going to have a test on what we've learned so far in the year. After reading week, we're going to integrate with a desktop admin panel, apply an alternative design framework, stabilize and test and deploy our app online, complete a couple assignments based on those, and then have a final test on all of that stuff that we learned in semester 2. Cool. All of this good information is down here about emergency evacuation and lockdown and any other help you may need with stuff. So feel free to look at this document if you need it. That is everything I want to cover in this video. If you have any questions about that, email me at benjamin.venergon@georgiancollege.ca. I'll see you in video 3 where we jump into the PowerPoint. Thanks.